Hello everyone, this is Godzilla Wolf 1 and I am back with another Baldur's Gate 3 live stream. Hello everyone! And I am looking forward to this because we are about to get to some more interesting parts of the game. I mean, it's already interesting. But we'll see about that in a second. Just let me message this out. But reminder, Tales from My Mother's Childhood Volumes 1 and 2 are still available on Amazon. They're books me and my mother worked on, and they're about Mom's childhood growing up in 1950s and 60s Appalachia. So if you want to see that they're fairly affordable books. But I'm not going to push them like super hard because I know that present situation can make things rather difficult to afford niceties, which I hope that I provide you a little bit of relief from the stress of reality, because you know this channel. I've always strived in this channel to be even if I'm not the most entertaining YouTuber ever with a huge following. I mean, I've got 1,000 subscribers. I am very proud of that. And I'm very thankful to you guys for it. But I've always tried to just try to entertain and be a bit of an escape from your day, from the reality that can oftentimes be stressful. Because fiction should, on some level, always be an escape. Like, yes, escapism can go to an extreme where it becomes toxic, but escapism in and of itself is not a bad thing. Like, if you do not... hi, XX, glad you could make it. But, yeah, escapism's not inherently bad. Some people act like it is. It's not. Okay, so I'm going to wait till about 5 after 4 to start, but I have added a new mod. Let me go to the mod manager here and show you. Installed. It is called as All Classes Get Gods. So why does this keep installing itself? Stop installing yourself. I don't want you installed on all of my accounts. But essentially, it's exactly what it sounds like. It lets all classes get deities and access divine stuff that pertains specifically to those, because I find that dumb that only clerics and paladins get that. Like, I get it, they're the divine classes, they're tied to their deity is one of the most important aspects of their character, and I like that, but it should have more of an impact on paladins and clerics than other classes. But at the same time, I feel like it is completely missing a major part of the game. A major part of D&D, because here's the thing. In the character sheet on D&D Beyond, which is what I mainly use for D&D, there is a specific spot in your background for deity. And I'm pretty sure a lot of character builder sheets in the past have used that. And a lot of my characters, even the one that's not a cleric, my cleric obviously had a very close relationship to her deity, because she's a cleric. But my other characters, the current one I'm playing, Magnolia, is a sorcerer, but she is very religious towards Avandra the Changebringer, who it turns out is actually the one who stopped her from being risen as a dead slave of Delilah Briarwood, because she's from Exandria. Also, for anyone wondering, it's Eve of Ruin. her timeline is not following the canon ending of Campaign 3 of Critical Role. It follows an AU version of that because I don't like the ending of Campaign 3 and it didn't fit her character that was established before the ending of Campaign 3. If you liked it, that's fine. Write a blog for your campaigns. I don't necessarily, I might do that at some point, but I don't like to do that for a campaign that's already in the middle of happening. But regardless, let's start and see where this goes. We have defeated the cult, the nearby goblin cult, who have been ravaging the area. I'm wary of Bambi's mom lives. Hello, Holy Cross, glad you to make it. Not sure what you're referring to with Bambi's mom lives. I'm not sure what specifically you're referring to. I am wary of that to a degree in certain things, like revised endings. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, the thing is, in this case, the canon ending, a lot of people agree is not good. Like, a lot of people do not like the canon ending of Critical Role Campaign 3. Which, I'm a little more, like, I'm not going to spoil it, but a lot of people don't like it. And it didn't work for my specific character because of certain things that happen at the end that contradict her established backstory. And the DM had it be that she was from 40 years in the future from Critical Role's perspective. Okay, so I need to find someone here because I'm missing a character interaction that I kind of want to get to progress the story. So where is she? Is she over here? Oh no, she's not over here. Might be. I know she's in here. There's a character I need to interact with. And I know that she's still here, because she's separate from the tieflings.
How much farther can I go?
Where is she? That leads down to the druids, which, you know, perfectly fine. Where the heck is she? I don't have to meet her here, but I'd prefer to meet her here. Okay, that's one of the tieflings. She's not up here. I know she's here, and I'm just missing wherever she was supposed to be. Hang on a second. Okay, so I might have just been a glitch, but she'll appear elsewhere. But okay, yeah, she was supposed to be. She's supposed to be down here. She's not. But I know I can meet her elsewhere and start her side quest there. I just wanted to meet her here? Like, did she just never spawn? Because she's not the tiefling lady from before. So, but regardless, it's not a big deal because she's present elsewhere, so it's not a huge deal. Did not lock me out of anything. We're pretty beat up, but there's no combat encounters at this point, so... Oh, it looks like Kagai is being...
You deserved. You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
He has a right to be ticked off about this.
Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will...
Like, he has a right to be angry given she went against their, like, what they're supposed to be. That's all. She tried to imprison a tile. You have your hands full with her. She goes great spirit, to put it mildly. No need to act harsh. Kaga acted out of concern. You were too lenient. There's bad blood between tieflings and druids because of her. I'll go with you had your hands full with her. She goes great spirit, to put it mildly.
She shows great insolence. But time will humble her. And the grove still needs her.
I'm aware that if she actually did kill the kid, she gets banished.
But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
No problem, I need help. I hope this grove of yours was worth the bloodshed. What happens next? Let's go with what happens next.
The journey to Moonrise Towers. And all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest.
The reason most adaptations had Sherlock stay dead inside of the Beekeeper. Yeah, understandable. I remember, what was it called?
As I said the day they arrived.
They blinded you to truth. Outsiders bring only chaos.
And what have you brought? Harmony? Balance?
Okay, there's him, there's a 4. Okay, Volo's not here. He's at our camp. Chief Wrath is over here, so... Jonah. Also, hello, Riley.
I need a quick word.
You've done it. You brought Halcyon back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanus bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
Well, I mean, it was pretty simple, actually. Think nothing of it. I'm glad Halcyon is safe. It was a hill full of blood and ash. I'm just here for my reward. Think nothing of it. Let's be humble.
The grove will be whole again. And I promised you a reward, didn't I? Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in
Okay,
the vault
that's
below
nice of
will be
you.
yours.
Unlike in real life, it's hard to call a level 20 knight Esquire. Okay, so Ring of the Wolf. Where do we go? It was actually okay. It's in here.
I have to tidy this place.
So while we're here, let's talk to her.
Blessed day. I was worried I'd never see Master Halsin again. You kept your word. Thank you.
You're just lucky I didn't swig that poison. You're very welcome. Thanks for final one is better.
I don't
You're
know if
very
I can
welcome.
ever restore Sylvanas' peace to this place. But I'll
The
have the
rules of
chance.
nature are protecting her pack.
Thanks
Why
to
was she
you.
punished for protecting her pack? Okay, I like you role playing with the. Okay, so with the. I got tongue tied. With the companion. Okay, it's in here. Well, Lupus. The thing is, they do not work like wolves was doing that sense. They're. How do I word this? Okay, so we're ego. Okay, there we go.
Let's see.
She was not punished for protecting her pack. She was punished for going against the leader of the packs. Is it what the leader of the pack wanted? Okay, where is the wolf room? Where is it? I can't resupply artifact. General speaking.
Let's have a look.
Hey, look, Lupus. The rune is of your species.
Well, what have we here?
Okay, so everything here is now ours. Secret societies of the Sword Coast exposed. Okay, let's look at this. Harper's, well known for most of the. That isn't going to be irritating. Where? Yeah. Sorry, there's a. Okay, so. Okay, so that's really irritating, so I'm just going to have to put that over there for the time being. Okay, Harper's, the well known of the Sword Coast cabals, perhaps, but certainly not benign in its shrouded doings. My sources. Okay, so this is like not entirely accurate. This is like hearsay. Mysterious faction aboard. My sources claim that those belonging to this mysterious faction abhor power. If that's so, why do they not expose the revelations of their inquiries for the public good? And why, indeed? Because knowledge is power, and Harpers intend to keep both for themselves. Shadow Druids. Weigh the life of a man against that of a sapling oak. Which do you value highly? Ask a Shadow Druid the self-same question. Be shocked by their answer. This dangerous group utterly disregards intelligent life in favor of life, plants, and insects. They perversion version of the natural order leads them to plan to execute plots so dastardly that the mere description of one will leave you glancing sideways at your begonias. Okay, so this is accurate. The shadow druids are basically poison ivy. Least known order of Clord. The least known, according to the most dangerous of the secret societies ever researched, is the Order of Clord. My sources tell me the shadowy conspiracy of murderers, mutilators, and tyrants regularly plan to meet the demise of any number of innocent citizens of our fair land. What's more, they like it. I shudder to darkness is here. I shudder to even inscribe their name upon the purity of this page. I shall leave it this. They worship Shar. Okay, I am not sure. I know Shar is not necessarily a benign deity. Let's have... Ooh, Serpent Fang Toxin, Wyvern Toxin, so I got more of that. Which means... scrolls, nice. I'm going to send these to Gale. Okay. Nothing in that vase. Anything in the other vases? It does not look like there's anything in the vase. Ooh, Robe of Summer. Grant resistance to cold damage. Ooh, I can actually I'm going to also give that to Gale because he's the only one that doesn't need to wear armor. Let's go to Gale and equip that because that is... Ooh, that actually looks really nice on him. Well, Gale, you actually look pretty nice in those robes. That actually looks really spiffy. Is there anything else down here? No, but we got some good stuff. Okay, so let's leave. So Hilgen is now a member of our... We can actually have him in the party, but I don't particularly...
I wonder if the gods are watching me.
He might be useful to occasionally have a trade out, but... I'm curious about Kaga.
Peace. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Something's on my mind.
You did this grove a great favor. Now leave the rest to us.
Nice. It's always nice when the NPCs actually treat you saving the day nicely. Hey, you.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
Okay, I actually just wanted to talk to this guy.
You think you saved us? You just prolonged the inevitable. Sooner or later, other outsiders will bring trouble to the Grove.
Okay, so not all of them are happy about this.
I know you stopped the goblins, but I can't stop looking over my shoulder. Makes it hard to sleep at night.
Okay, anyone else here? Yeah. Him or her here?
I hear the goblin leaders met their ends. Unfortunate for them, but very fortunate for the Grove.
Oh, okay. I did not kill one of them, but I justify that as if this was an actual D&D game, the DM would have arranged for her to escape.
No more. We're free of the goblins, but the Grove is changed. Wounded. The days ahead won't be easy. I'm glad we have Halsin to guide us.
Yeah, Helson can be a. Oh, did I talk to you? No, I did not. We can have Helson in our party if we want to.
I wasn't sure about you at first. Thought you might be trouble. I was very wrong.
But we don't particularly need to have a druid in the party. Okay.
To pull it together.
So this way to leave. This is part of the grove. We'll go back up to the Tieflings. Is their name a magic emblem that'll turn you evil just from hearing it? I am not sure what that means. Or what you're specifically responding to. Okay, there's the cow. The ox.
Moo.
Oh yeah, that ox, which is probably obviously a person that does not want to speak with us though. Okay, so let's head back out. I think I have to go back to the...
It was you, right? Who took care of the goblins? I knew you were a good one.
This lot better get used to berries.
I nearly dispatched those goblins myself, but it seems you managed well enough. And why wield a masterwork where a butcher's blade will do? My thanks, truly.
Yeah, masterwork, I believe, is the in-universe term for a +1 sword.
Glad to see some goblin blood spilled for a change. Sick of running from those rats.
Yeah.
We couldn't have held them back on our own. Thank you.
It's always nice when NPCs give the players gratitude. I just like that.
Get used to berries.
Like, yeah, most of these guys are just...
We didn't die today. Tomorrow, perhaps, but not today. Thanks to you.
Baldur's Gate, we're coming.
These Hainaki years, pointy-teeth vampires are alive. The stories have to survive. We believe for the young.
One sorrow ended, the next soon to begin.
What do you think of opening a cart in Baldur's Gate?
A cart?
We made it somehow. Now we just need to get to Baldur's Gate.
The common folk?
A cart sounds fine, but do I have to haul it around?
Until we make the coin for a proper ox, maybe.
Thought you'd left us to our fate running off like you did. Glad I was wrong.
Okay, now you over here and the kids. There's more tieflings.
Elturel didn't want us, and those druids sure as hell didn't either. But you risked your life for us.
Hello, children.
I left my
sword in the cave. Don't tell, but I don't want to touch it again.
The cult, the word box
At
wouldn't
your
talk
age,
about
I'd
just
already
saying they
spilled
worship
my
Shar.
own cousin's blood. Face your fear, or it will devour you.
She is not a people person, but then again, she's a Get Yankee. They're kind of
Bad out here. I want to go home.
the Get Yankee kind of aren't necessarily the most
I'm glad you killed all the
hospitable
goblins.
species.
I hope you made them scared.
Admittingly, it is a bit disturbing to have kids say that, but given what they've been through, it's kind of hard to blame them.
Gods, it seems we might actually make it to the city now.
It was a necessary
The
thing,
neighbors are a
because
bit more
we kind of,
welcoming.
that definitely was a situation where they were just going to keep killing people until they were taken out.
Better be sure.
Don't know why everyone's cheering. We're just going back on the road.
Hey, we're gonna have a party tonight at the camp. So.
You do good work. If you can handle more than goblins, might be I'll have use of you in Baldur's Gate.
I'm missing an eye. That's the girl. That's the one with the rings, I believe.
Mattis says we should say thank you.
I'm glad you didn't die. No discounts once I'm running the wider Baldur's Gate mind.
I hate you. You killed all the goblins, and now we can't practice swords anymore.
Sorry. Okay. Anyway,
But you're carrying it yourself.
we are gonna go take a long rest.
Stay near the center of the group, all right? No wandering off.
Which leads us to the party. Right now, I need to do this because otherwise we can't sleep. But now we can talk to everyone at the party. But before we do that, I want to, also there's the dog, head over here. I only want to speak of the Black Moon's followers. Will saying their name turn you into one of them? Well, I mean, we're following, we have a cleric of Shar in our party, so that does not seem to be the case. Okay, so I think I can do things here. I can change my appearance here, I know that. Also change my class with Withers. That might be where I have to go. Okay, so yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to go to Withers, and then I don't think there's another way to do it. Okay, it seems I am on very good terms with Gale. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this except, okay, attributes. Oh.
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know.
You know me, that sounds dangerously close to a compliment. Indeed, now you owe me. What are you doing over here? Let's go with that sound dangerously close to a
Sounds like the
compliment.
wine drowning your wits. Go on, enjoy yourself. I've squirreled away a few extra bottles. When the barrel's tapped out, I'll be there to save the night. For a price, of course.
Okay then. But yeah, I think I'll have to go to Withers, which is gonna be somewhat annoying.
How good it feels to see these people
But I think it's necessary.
The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
Okay. Oh, dog. Talk to the dog.
I like these people. They're joyful. It's contagious.
Kind of wish I could talk to my animal companion who's around here somewhere.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Dogs, wolves, who have given up what they are. Nice. I'd like to get to know you more. I thought you might care to have a drink with me. There's other things we could do besides talking. Take your own advice. Why don't you go mingle a bit? Get to know you more.
We'll have time to spare for that, I sense. I'm surprised you haven't had your fill of me already.
Yes, we'll talk another time. Okay, those are all obvious. I'm surprised he actually likes me well enough to get to have romantic options already. Like Gale, we're going to I think I'm going to have.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm
feeling
inspired.
Thinking of writing my own character.
Song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas?
Oh, nice. How about courage? Classic song material. Have you seen this body? It'd be a crime not to sing about it. Honestly, I'd rather you didn't. When I say name in a song, your life is forfeit. How about courage? Classic song material.
Fitting. You're braver than half this camp combined. That deserves to be remembered.
I like her. Okay.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
Okay, there's Volo.
Aha, there you are. Come now, settle in. I do hope you have partaken of something bracing. This may well take us all night.
And by this, you mean...
Why, you're naming, quite obviously. That ballad was but a crude preview, a frame without its crowning jewel. Your nom de guerre. Something iconic, but not too much of a mouthful. We don't want to exclude the common folk, after all.
We have multiple bards present at the camp at the moment. They have a name. What about Grove Keeper? Goblin's Bane has a nice ring to it. I didn't ask anyone to write my story. Do you have something in mind? Don't you have anything of actual worth to work on? You know what? Let's go with Grove Keeper.
Grove Keeper? Are you a gardener? We aim to cultivate mystery, not shrubbery. No, your actions in the grove were most heroic. But I'm afraid this is a matter of style, not sentiment. Back to the revelry with you. I'll give the matter some thought in small council.
Okay, then. Oh, there. Can I talk? I wish I could talk to my animal companion. I really do. I find it annoys me that I don't have that option. Talk to Gale last.
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
Yeah, you're right. I have trouble pronouncing my character's name.
I need to dance! No, I need to lie down.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland?
Hush you. And behold!
Do fiends have a award for cheer?
Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Okay, so...
Try not to get too close, Cal.
Yes. Remember what happened last time?
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents,
I
no
guess
more running
fiends would have a
away.
word for,
We'll
like,
be in a
sheer
city
in the sense of
with
sadism?
roads and markets and
Maybe?
homes.
Like, that might be something they would have?
Not like you need. Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
We survived. That's always worth celebrating. Are you unpleasant by nature? You're right, this should be a somber occasion. You should join them, have a pint or two. We survived. That's always
Not
worth
everyone.
celebrating.
We lost people, and it's like they don't even care. But I care. And I won't drink myself into a stupor to change that.
Completely understandable, honestly. I already
To
talked to you.
beds and hearths, to dirty
No, I didn't.
pubs and dwarven ale.
Okay, so Withers, I can...
Spins along as it should.
Okay, I think that I...
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
No, what I need is to maybe do this.
As thou desire.
Okay, so this lets me respec my character, which we're not going to do at the moment. We're going to keep everything else, but now we have access to this. So now we can have a deity, which is going to be interesting. Okay, so we've got Salune. The Lady in Silver presides over the moon, stars, navigation. Her power over the heavens is constantly challenged by her sister Shar, who seeks to plunge the world into eternal shadow. Obviously not going to be worshipping Shar. Bahamut, the ancient of the seven heavens, is the dragon god of justice. His ideals of mercy and just authority keep him locked in inexorable rivalry with his sister Tiamat. Tempest is the lord of battles, overseeing war and its soldiers. He is the embodiment of honorable combat and condemns needless bloodlust. Tyr, the blind god, rules over law and justice, encouraging valiant acts from the followers and relentlessly pursuing oath breakers. Helm, the watcher, is in the eternal century among the gods, being the guardians of the plain across the plains. For more than a century of fading worship, Helm's power was restored in the Second Sundering. Nature, the crying god, protects the oppressed and persecuted. His clergy is sworn to alleviate suffering, even if it means taking that pain on personally. Mistra, as the mother of all magic, Mistra oversees the weave and spreads arcane knowledge to mortal spellcasters. Her cleric preserve ancient lore and protect bastions of magical energy. And she also has a habit of dying every edition. That is just a thing that happens. Almost every edition, I think, Mistra has died and come back to life. Ogma is the god of inspiration and invention, sharing knowledge with the world through his bards and cleric. Unlike many other deities, Ogma accepts all moral alignments as his clergy. Kalimvor, fair but distant, Kalimvor guides the deeds to their appropriate plane in the afterlife. His clergy provide last rites across Faerun, but also destroy undead that have escaped Kalimvor's judgment. Moradin, the All-Hammer, a dwarven god worshipped by smiths, artisans, and miners alike. He and La Gudar are constantly at odds. Corin Latharian, creator of the elves, Corellian Latharthan, he oversees the elven pantheon as a whole, providing blessings to those who study art, magic, and nature. Garl Glitter Gold, the watchful protector, is the king of the gnomish gods, a deity of humor, gem-cutting, protection, and trickery. Yondala, as the mother of the halfling pantheons, Yondala is known for her kindness and open mind, encouraging her followers to protect home, hearth, and nature. Lolth, the much reviled matriarch of the Drow pantheons, Lolth holds away from sway over spiders, the Underdark, and the wicked creatures of the demon web. web pits. Her primary goal is to corrupt all drow, transforming them into heartless cultists. Yeah, you can have an evil deity if you so choose. The One Eye is the Orc's patron deity, a god of war, conquest, and victory at all costs. He has held an ancient, immutable grudge against the Elven pantheon since Corellian took his left eye. He took his eye. Tiamat. Tiamat, the mini-mold, is a rolling mass of artifice and hate, currently trapped within the Nine Hells. The dragon god of greed eternally plots her escape, as do her many fanatics in the world of Torel. Illustrace is the goddess of good aligned drow, beauty, song, and freedom. The Dark Maiden desires balance between all races and struggles against her mother-in-law's corrupt aims. Lathandar, the Morning Lord, is the god of dawn and spring, of birth and beginnings. He is invoked to christen both new ventures and new life. His followers embrace growth and renewal and despise undead. Talos. Talos represents the uncaring and destructive force of nature. Talos see life as a set of random effects in a sea of chaos, and take what they can for who can say when Talos will strike next. Tamora. Tamora is the goddess of fortune, who favors those who gamble and set out on a venture with the utmost skill and daring. Mylikai. Mylikai is the goddess of forest and the creatures that live within them. She's a remote and spiritual deity, often spoken of in the quietest of forests. Okay, so we have a lot of options here. Actually leaning towards Elmater, personally, because I think that would work. So Lune would have some interesting interactions with Shadowheart. I think character-wise, Elmater fits her best. Do you guys have any say in this? Okay, so no response at the moment. Just going to give a couple of seconds for that. Okay, since no one has any other thing, I'm going to go with Elmater. Because I think that fits her character best. There, now we have a deity. So there's that. Oh, who's this? Oh, that's him. Okay, that's that guy. So let's now talk to our party members.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Refugees, me, let me guess yourself, Shar.
Exactly right. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
That's all. We did the right thing. Are you worthy? Shar won't approve. Worried Shar won't approve. Do we just need a clear path forward? Sounds like the wine talking. Yep, that's what's happening here. Hi, Tofty boy. You worry Shar won't approve.
Something like that. I was taught to reject anything that distracted from Shar. But there'll be time for penance later. Share a bottle with me?
I'd be glad to.
We should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off.
I'm sharing those. Oh, okay. This advanced feature allows you to build a combination of classes. You can only level. Oh, so now we've got the option of multi-classing. Neat. Okay, so we've leveled up. I think I'm gonna stay Ranger though. Like, wait, what? Did I? Oh, I reset my. Dang it! I did not realize that would happen. Okay, so gotta have to speak with animals though. I can re-change up some stuff. Okay, so now I've got to do all of this again. Well, I really haven't been using Hail of Thorns all that much. Probably should, honestly. Okay, let's take Cure Wounds. And of course we're going to have Beastmaster as our subclass still. Turn yourself into a dragon for my sake, didn't you? Okay, Feet. I think I just took an ability score improvement, if I remember, and no, I'm going to add that actually to my charisma. No, actually, it was the dexterity. So, yeah, you have to redo everything when you change your subclass, your class. Also, I think I now have to summon my Beast Companion again. Okay, should I summon Lupus again, or... I can't summon them right now until I take a short rest. Okay. So, we'll just say Lupus is roaming around here. Okay, Karlak, let's have a chat.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. Speaking of, from where I'm standing, it looks like you and Shadowheart are getting more familiar. She's a funny one. All pointy and secretive, but it seems like there's someone very sweet beneath it all, you know?
That was in my pack. Okay,
Good
nice.
to see the two of you getting along anyway. At least one of us is getting a little action.
Are you enjoying yourself? I think I've drummed up the courage to tell you how much I like you. Enjoy yourself tonight, Carlet. Black. Did you have a party like this in Inverness? Are you enjoying yourself?
Fuck yes! I'm celebrating my freedom, and our friendship, and these folks' bright future besides. All I need now is a fire-retardant lover to get lost in till sunrise.
You have parties like this in Inverness?
Not so much. You spend the whole time avoiding swords and schemes. Plus, people just get nastier as the night wears on. I tried to make friends at first. Learned my lesson fast. Better to keep to yourself in hell.
Enjoy yourself
You
tonight,
too,
Carla.
soldier. Enjoy yourself tonight. You've earned it.
Okay, Asteron, here. Let's have a chat here.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
Really saving myself, and you did a good thing. Suck it up and enjoy yourself. Not that bad. Think of all the goblins you killed. Really saving
We
lives
killed
is
some
awful.
goblins to save some tieflings. The tally of lives didn't change much. But what do I get for all my hard work? A pat on the head and vinegar for wine.
Enjoy your what? I'm having fun. True, the goblins would have thrown a wilder party. Take this bottle and try the wine.
And
Tell you what,
for
I'm having
some, you and Shadowheart seem to have a connection. It looks very sweet. Not what I'd call passionate or interesting, but sweet.
Well, we're friends, so... What? Did I accidentally say the dialogue that... I might have messed up, because that's not the romantic route I was wanting to go.
No, my love. You and Shadowheart can get up to whatever you want. It means nothing to me.
I think I messed up a little bit, because that's not the relationship I'm wanting to go. I'm wanting to go with Gale. I mean, okay, the game does not actually punish you for that.
Dothraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. A pity for us you have promised your knight to the half-elf. I've no doubt you will satisfy your tastes for endless conversation.
Okay, yeah, I messed up. I did not mean for that. Like, you know, let me see, but can I go back? Why did this not autosave? It should have autosaved sooner. But it didn't. This is not the direction I wanted to go. I did not want to do that. I wanted to do it with... I wanted to go the relationship path with Gale. I mean... Okay, Fortunately, we know the dialogue with all the tieflings and stuff. We just go to Kolga, get the thing, and then we're good. Why did it not auto-save at any point between now and then? That is really annoying. I did not want to do that with Gale, with her. I wanted to do it with Gale. Like, Gale is the one I want my character to have a relationship with, because I feel their personalities fit better. I mean, you can technically have multiple, like, polygamy is an option in the game. But, okay, so we're having to go all the way back here just to reset that, which is... Why did the game do... But fortunately, all we gotta do is run down to Korga, and then we're good.
With haste.
I did not mean to... I literally thought it was just like sharing a drink. I did not think it would lead to that. And I did not imagine... Like, I like Shadowheart. Shadowheart's a great character. She's probably one of the best characters in the game. It's just not the person I'm wanting Arya to hook up with. I want Arya to hook up with Gale. That's what I'm wanting to do. I made it. If I'd known that was going to happen, I would have talked to Gale first. Or avoided that dialogue option. Okay, so we're going to go down here and we're going to get... We've already talked to every character. So...
You took it upon your... Instead...
As you wish, Master Halsin.
She shows great Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts. But...
Okay, so now we just... Why did... I hate... Okay, one thing I hate is... It feels like this game should autosave every time you go back to camp. It feels like that's what should happen. That it should autosave when you go back to camp.
What's up for discussion?
I mean, I'm sure I could have just ignored it.
Taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task. As am I.
Okay, now we can... This... Actually, yeah, Bahamut might make more sense for a metallic dragon one. Then over an hour. Yeah. Yeah, that's the annoying thing. How did it not autosave? Yeah. Fortunately, I can just zoom through this part because, well, it's... Okay. Because I don't have to talk to every NPC to hear their dialogue, and most of the NPCs do not actually have dialogue options.
Well, what have we here?
Okay, let's just, you know, we already read that book. Let's just grab everything that's in here. I don't think anything has changed. Oh, what's this?
I had a bag of holding. Beautiful glaive. So why does touching it give me a knot in my stomach?
Okay, so it's a glaive called Sorrow. No one is the means chosen. And where, there it is. Sorrow. It is a glaive that does 2d 2 to 11 damage. Has an ability to do a gives you a cantrip. That's okay. I'm actually gonna give that to Lizelle. I'm not sure if she'll equip it or not, but it is something I missed, so that's good. Let's see how it looks with. Alright, because Great Sword makes sense for her, but okay. So why is it always do that? Okay, so okay, the Great Sword she has does slightly more damage and has that Tears Protection feature. So I think that's probably a better option, though. Actually, let's examine. Let's see what this Sorrowful Lash does. Okay, pulls a creature 3 meters closer to you. The target can't be pulled if it is huge in size. Okay, you get the rush attack, a lacerate attack, and brace melee. Honestly, this might be better for Shadowheart, actually. So let's send it to her.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Three, because one, it's a bit fitting. Oh, she does not presently have a melee weapon equipped. There she goes. There. Now she doesn't have a shield is the issue. So I think she's actually fine. Okay, so let's give her that.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Lucas, Mistress, I swear we've done this before. Did time just reverse? Mistress, I swear we've done this all before.
Speak.
I did not mean to do that. Leave. Okay, and
What's inside?
Yep, send that to Gale because it's the same thing. Swap to Gale. And equip that because it's good. It's very nice on him. Gives him resistance to cold damage, which honestly is generally just useful to have. But okay, now we can just long rest because we don't have anyone else to talk to.
I'm fine.
Okay, the one thing I want to do, other than, go over to Withers and...
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? As thou
Because... I mean, we could there are, part of me, there is a part of me that wants to respec into Bard, but... Okay, let's actually go with Bahamut. Let's go with Bahamut. So what is my favorite enemy again? Magebreaker. And... I keep forgetting I have that, actually. Level up. Yes, Lupus time did just reset itself. Just ignore that. That's not important. We're gonna go with Cure Wounds and Speak with Animals. Archery, Fighting Style. Spells. Mark. Ability score improvement. Charisma, raise Dex. Raise Dex. There we go. Now we're back where we belong. Alright, first things first, we're going to talk to Gale. Where's Gale? He was the one I wanted to talk to. Also, I do have it that the
Thank you.
For spontaneous things you make me suspicious, I'm sure you're welcome. What for?
I'm glad you sought me out. Amidst all this merriment, I wasn't sure we'd have a chance to speak this evening. I was hoping you'd spare me a moment. There was something rather magical I wish to show you.
I like the sound of magical. What do you have planned? Is that the wine talking? No thanks, Gale. I'm in no mood for magic this evening. I like the sound of magical.
And trust me when I say few have experienced the pleasure I offer to teach. However, it's something best experienced in more intimate surrounds. Once the revelry is ended and the stillness of the night has been restored. For now, please enjoy the celebration. When it is done, I will show you all.
Okay, that's set up. Now we can talk to the rest of the party.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. I saw you with Gale. You two looked cozy. Far be it from me to judge. Blood must still be running a little hot after everything. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Hey,
Exactly. Yet we came through for them.
refugees.
We saved
Did the
their
right
lives.
thing? Are you worried? Are you
Odd.
sure I won't approve? Don't get used to it. We just need a path forward.
Something like that. But they'll be share a bottle with me?
Dial.
As you like. Try not to tire yourself out too much.
Yeah, we're not going to form... Okay, so I could have still done it. I still could have just gone with Gale. You know, Tolkien hated Disney for trivializing fairy tale in spite of admiring his talent as a filmmaker.
Because of us.
Yeah, I can see it.
He's a good to see the two of you getting along anyway.
Dang it, I
One of
skipped
us is getting
good
a little
dialogue
action.
there. Okay, but good to see you getting along. At least one of us getting action.
All I need now is a fire-retardant lover to get lost in till sun. I tried to make friends at first. Learn you too, so enjoy yourself tonight.
Okay, now on to Astron. Might try a different approach with him this time.
I never thought I'd be the one they took. I hate it. This is awful.
Okay, let's go with it. It's not that bad. Think of all the goblins.
That was fun.
Was that speaking his language?
I would have liked more for my trouble than a pat on the head and vinegar for wine.
I like that there's the option to take his bottle and try the wine. Let's go with Trade the Goblins would have.
A little more excitement. A little more fun.
Constant Peril. The idea of a little fun. That better not mean I want to kill something. You mean Constant Peril isn't exciting enough for you?
Don't be so sour. I like a good time as much as anyone. You know, we could always make our own entertainment.
No, thank you. I have
Get
things
closer,
set up with Gale.
And here I mistook you for someone with taste. A pity.
Actually, no, that was the only thing.
But
Yeah, he gives a
way,
third.
I'm happy to entertain myself.
I don't think she would very much approve of Astron coming on to
I
her.
have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to... Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. A pity for us you have promised your body to Gale. I've no doubt he's as seductive as he is succinct.
She said the exact same thing. It wasn't a dream. Yeah, I know, Tom, you might pursue me a share night with you, he said. He said, listen, I told him I'm happy with my choice. I'm grateful for your age. You really are a gifted warrior.
Vlaakith demands of me no less. If only I might lay claim to my proper trophy. Come morning, you will wonder. You will wonder how my lips might have tasted, how my fingers on your skin might have felt. Oh, but do enjoy yourself this night. I intend to myself. Will looks particularly tempting.
Well, I mean, you guys can be happy. If you guys are happy together, that's fine by me. Where is Will, actually? I don't know where Will actually is at the moment.
Aha, there you are. I do hope you have partaken of something bracing. This may well take us all night. Why, that ballad was but a crude preview. Something iconic, but not too much of a mouthful. We don't want to exclude the common folk after
Let's
all.
go with the goblins main this time.
Not to meddle in your side of this partnership, but slaying goblins is not exactly the stuff of legends, is it? After all, I'm quite certain I once saw
The rest of the party doesn't look well on Gale. It seems like, well, Shadowheart was fine with it. Shadowheart seemed to be cool. Lysel just is very forward. I like the fact that everyone else is kind of subtle about it. Then you get to Lysel, who is just like, who is just very, very forward about the fact that she is attracted to you. Let me see. Where is Will? I don't know where Will is. Kind of hard to actually see him because he's looks like a tiefling. Is that him? Okay, there he is. There he is. And someone told the person who'd become my best friend I was just bad news.
Yeah, hell.
That's sad to hear. You alright? Of course I know this is no party without you. What exactly do you think doing sulking out here? Get your back to the party. Are you alright?
I'm deeply proud of you. A touch less so of myself. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the Grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays.
You're not a devil yet, I don't think.
Horns this sharp will pop the balloons, you see, and the guests won't take kindly to scars quite so monstrous.
And more to our kind, those features just make you attractive. Tell me you know that. You just have some fetching horns. I'm envious. Come on, you're exaggerating. Not that much has changed. Sorry it has you feeling rough tonight. You just have some fetching horns. I'm envious.
You don't need to mock me when I'm feeling low. But, off with you. This is your day.
I wasn't mocking you, dude.
Enjoy the music.
I'm a dragonborn. We like horns. It's with you. Can't tell why I really followed you here. Wish you were there, but I'll respect your need for peace.
Some time alone beneath the stars, and I'll be back to my old self. Promise. Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
Yeah, I wasn't mocking you. I'm a dragonborn. We have horns. That's just what we do. That's just a thing we like. Okay, so let's... Do I talk to Gale to initiate the romantic scene?
There's promise in patience, I assure you. Let the night run its course so that we can run ours as well.
Okay, I'm going to save just to make sure that we don't screw this up somehow.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Go down and see the water.
What for? It's all dark and muddy.
Private, too.
So?
Alright, we need to talk to Olsen.
Is this everyone?
Also, yes, there are. The game does have sex scenes, but I turned them off.
We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Let's say this. Take your own advice. Why don't you go on
Later, perhaps. Don't worry about me. A night under the stars amidst nature's creation is just what I need after being locked up in the goblin's dungeon. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, so now that's all that taken care of.
Seems simple enough.
But I do have the sex scenes turned off. Because this is meant to be a... I won't necessarily say PG... yeah, this is kind of meant to be a more PG channel. I have one that is exactly for us.
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk.
Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone.
There is one who yearns for you in the dark. Who will you seek?
Yeah, Gale.
Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
Alright, it's gonna be Dawnbreaker. Let's just go with Dawnbreaker because I remember that. Pretty, who is that? Pretty, who is that? Cut it out, that spell of yours is attracting mosquitoes. Let's go with who is that.
Oh. My, you startled me. I, was miles away.
Is everything alright? I thought you wanted to show me something. What was it? Save for tomorrow. We have a long day ahead of us. Andrew, who is she? Someone you miss? Is everything alright?
More or less. I was lost in prayer.
Hey, Trooper!
Mistra. For indeed it was her image I conjured. Commands all magic.
I see a slow as an offer, but he did like him as a friend. That's nice.
It's hers to bestow or withhold. And yet even now, more than I fear losing my own self and soul, I fear losing my command of her art. Magic is my life. I've been in touch with the weave for as long as I can remember. There's nothing like it. It's like music, poetry, physical beauty, all rolled into one and given expression through the senses. That is why I asked you to seek me out, to offer you a taste of such wonders. Would you like me to show you?
Yes, I would. No, I have no interest in magic. Yes, I would.
Then follow my lead.
I wonder if someone Wizard Coast has a far bigger devil fetish than TSR ever did. I don't mean that in a religious way.
Now you.
And imitate the gesture quickly and decidedly. Arcana, imitate the gesture as slowly and precisely as you can. Performance, imitate the gesture with a flourish. Actually, never mind. Magic just not for me. Let's go with this, if possible. Okay, I got this actually. Okay, I actually cannot fail this except if I get an outline. Yeah, he used Arcana with Dexterity check? That's interesting.
You feel something strange, like a kind word and a kind touch at the same time. It's warm and comfortable.
Excellent. Now, repeat after me. Athran Mistraril Kantrak Eo.
Tell you to repeat those words slowly but carefully. As you words, speak them deliberately. Repeat these words bold and proud. Let's go with Arcana again, because we're good at it. Actually, we're so good at it that we can't actually fail these without getting an at one. So.
Suddenly, the scent of rose water and a sense of well-being. A sliver of weave that tastes sweet on the tongue.
Very good. Now, I want you to picture in your mind the concept of harmony, as true as you can.
Free, think of here and now, this unexpected moment of learning. Picture a place of utter peace, away from all the harm and mayhem of civilization. Recall a memory of early youth, a happy family moment. Try to hum a familiar tune. Let's go with insight, because I like to imagine she does not actually have a bad home life. Okay, managed to succeed. Just because Mistress isn't a wicked goddess. Yeah, she's not a wicked goddess.
You see, or is it sense, the presence of a woman. The woman who hovered over Gale's palm. There's something like the anticipation of a kiss, then the pleasure of being cloaked in peace. You are safe. You are nestled in the cup of Mistra's hand.
You did it! You're channeling the weave. How does it feel?
Magical, sensual, you're an effortless, you're a good teacher. It feels like a good time to call it a night. And let's go.
Oh, I know.
Teacher.
The weave connects you. The moment feels intimate.
One of the moments a good night friend to me, a satisfying angel wondrous experience, time to let go. I'm going to get so close to Gale, release your brow snowing. Hold on to the moment, it's a good night friend.
You realize the weave is making you one.
I'm Ace, so this is purely character thing. Picture him, him know what's passion. Running off your hand slipped with Gale's. Picture hardening with Gale, freedom, friendship, will indulge you. Picture kicking in the gut. Picture a severed head on spike. Picture nothing. This is a bad idea. Let's go with this. Picture a romantic walk. Your hand slipped within Gale's.
I didn't think.
You perceive quick-fire gusts of embarrassment, trepidation, and finally, elation.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting. But it is a pleasant image.
You have a sci-fi except aliens didn't have any imagination and logic in which for Tolkien was everything.
Most welcome.
Yeah, Tolkien was a linguist.
And as it does so, you realize the night feels
Tolkien was a linguist.
And lonesome.
There it goes.
I believe he taught himself a language just because he was bored.
No matter how hard they were in the obtaining. Good night. I enjoyed sharing a moment of magic with you.
Okay, so they don't go to a sex scene, but they do. I guess in a way that was almost
I trust
fun.
you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
What's so dangerous about it? Moonrise Towers in, I better make haste. I was expecting more from you than a link to some distant dangerous place. And just go to this place. What's so dangerous about it?
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
Sounds like I have no choice. I need to find a way through. What do you suggest? The absolute forces can tolerate such a place? There must be another way to cure myself. How are you so sure Moonrise is where I have to go? Forces can tolerate such a place?
I don't know how. You'll have to choose your approach carefully. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars? I must see for myself.
Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
Well, Shadowheart wants to go there, so how do I find this underground? Risk getting lost in the Underdark, I'll journey overland. I never thought that I'd say it, but it sounds like the Underdark is the safer route. What would you do? Yeah, let's go to the Underdark. Because Shadowheart wants to go there.
I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
How do I find this passage to the Underdark? You want to come to Moonrise Tower as well? Why?
Unfinished business, and a lifetime of regret to repair. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. I spent years researching the curse, trying to put an end to it. Nothing has worked. Yet, if I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse. Same as you may find a cure for your infection.
So, okay, apparently if Gandalf had used the ring, he would have become in his own way worse than Sauron, staying good and making good detestable. So he would have turned into the King Priest from Krynn, like from Dragonlance. That's what that reminds me of, the King Priest from there. When he went with Arden, you thought he might uncover this route to Moonrise?
Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something about both the Shadow Curse and Ceremorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aradin and his band. We didn't even get close.
How do I, what about the Grove?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
Who? One of the others, perhaps? Couldn't Natalie take over? I trust your judgment.
Precisely. Who indeed? You do not know, and neither do any of the others. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
Very shrewd of you, won't this cause resentments? Sounds like the Grove will be in good hands then. We should get going.
Indeed. We've quite the journey ahead of us. I advise you start in the Temple of Selûne. If you find the Dark Justiciar's hidden entrance, it could lead you all the way to Moonrise.
Yeah, we have some side quests to do.
To move on as Halsin. As ever, the Githyanki Kresh remains our priority.
Okay, so let's use this, which... restores the party to what it's supposed to be, and... let's actually... Okay, let's see what Volo has to say.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
What do you know about mind
I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking. The druid Halsin had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
I fought one of them, and their parasites. You know anything about that? Yeah, we kind of did.
On the Sword Coast? Impossible.
Not only have I encountered a mind flayer, I've killed one. Mind flayer planted their larvae in his brain. I take it this might be, like, this is stuff we did prior to the game, that we can say we did. Because our characters dropped their, like, our characters were reverted to level 1 by the tadpole. They were actually much stronger. before that. So, you know what? Let's play along.
That can't be.
Translator, boy, has also been infected by one of their parasites.
That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
Morphosis, tell me more.
I can't attest to the specifics, but
Lord of the Rings, how eras ought to be doomed, how heroes can go wrong. I can see it.
The host, that's you, turns into a mind flayer. As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can only assume you haven't been infected.
Well, your disbelief could alter
If what you
that.
say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flayer? Ridiculous. Isn't it?
Examine and find out for yourself. Of course, other there's doubts aside, you should keep your distance from me. Examine me.
Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim. If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, dear sweet gods!
I want rid of the, this thing by any means necessary. Quit the shouting. Can you help?
I mean, yes. I suppose I can. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Okay. Bullets is entering your camp. Having learned such things, you receive... Ooh. I mean... Okay, we don't... That is not useful because we... I like it, but that is not useful because we don't have a bard in the party. So that is rather useless to us specifically.
Always a delight to speak with you. What can I do?
I don't think I have a magical artifact you're interested in. Is it so easy to cast magic? Well, that doesn't make sense because we're a ranger. We can always cast magic. So what do you think about what I pictured when we're connected to the weave? You're a vampire in a camp. Let's go.
Oh, I was surprised, but pleasantly so. Just like I said, amid the madness that has befallen us, it seems almost out of place to think of a romantic walk. And yet, now more than ever, it's important to recall what makes us human. Well, you know what I mean.
I like that they actually have that
Sudden heartbeat.
him address the fact that, yeah, we're not human.
More than kingdoms. They promise things to come.
I have a magical artifact. I never realized it was so easy to cast magic.
I assure you it's not. Don't get me wrong. You did well. The somatic component, the verbal component, even the focus on the inner self that invites Mistra in. But I was still your conduit. To perform such a feat alone requires much and arduous study.
Yeah, I guess Ranger's magic comes from nature, like druids, so...
Humble opinion.
If I mean,
We all have our
vampire.
burdens, one way or the other. Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
Okay, there we go. Leave. So now we have pursued that on that. Relationship is very good. Character is happy with and easily convinced by the avatar. Still on okay terms with Shadowheart. We're on okay terms with most of the party, honestly. Okay, Asteron is kind of neutral with us. Is that Asteron? No. Okay, no, that was Karlach. I'm surprised Karlach's one of the ones I have a worse relationship with, actually. That's unusual. Not what I expected, actually.
Copper for your thoughts?
Like we need to fix. Well, we need to fix your engine is some infernal island.
Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, thrusty pints.
Also, let me look at that soul coin I have, because she needs to have it. Or do I even have the soul coin? Where's the soul coin? Okay, let's give one of them. And we can use them later, because dog. Oh, I gave him those. I gave him that. It was from the druids gave us that. Okay, so next up, we're going to go after with Lysel to the creche.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Again. That's a good boy. This human is a turn of phrase. Yeah. I do like that he clarifies that. Okay, and gotta have find familiar just by nature. Okay. We do have options, but for now, let me actually see the others. Get a giant spider, we can get a boar. Honestly, when we go to the Underdark, I might use the giant spider. We can get a bear. But for now, we're going to bring Lupus back. Hey, buddy. And leave camp. Now we're going to head to the creche. That is the next point of... Okay. Also, we do have an option for familiars. Okay, and Quoth. Our familiar's name is Quoth. Hey, look, Lupus, you have a friend now. We have a massive amount of people following us now. Let's head out. See if the wolf has anything different to say to us now that we're...
Leave. You are not wanted here.
I mean, we kind of are, because we're allies, but whatever. Gotta be a bit more careful with Quoth, because... Yes, he can attack, but he only has 1 HP. So, don't really want that. Okay, so let's look at the map here. Also, what kind of minutes? We want... Hidden Goblin. There's a Hidden Goblin stash there, but... Okay, so I think we need to get quick travel.
Seems
Please don't remind me. But keep your guard up with her.
note.
Okay, so which way do we go? Okay, so right there is something we probably want to. Okay, let's see if down this way is the direction. Kind of. This way is where I want to go. It's a parade. Yeah. I mean, I've been in a party with like 7 people. Like,
Unless you like trash. Then keep looking.
are you heading the right direction? No, actually. Why does it keep... Stop zapping that way. Okay, so... I think actually where we needed to go is this way?
Aren't you?
Oh, wait. No, we actually need to head this way.
Biting flies. Midges.
Yeah, that's the way I was
It looks
supposed to
so
go.
nice in the upper city parks.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Don't worry, I have a stockpile of those. We'll give him this one because we have no bard, and I already know there is no bard in the game.
Thank you. Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Go on, you're among friends. There's no need. I trust you, Gale. You're among
I'd just be
friends.
about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
You telling me you made love to a goddess? Bold, few would dare reduce a goddess to their muse. Whereas I was hiding with my back 100 miles from here. Ever heard of the fairy tale, the juniper tree, the little boy avenges on murder? Yeah, I think I've heard of that one. Really want to if you're saying bold fairy leaders daughter to their muse. Are you telling me you made love to a goddess?
Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice.
There's a reason for that, given what happened when she didn't do that. In fact, that's one of the times she died. And you did cross those boundaries. You thought you knew better than Mystra. You're more of a fool than I thought. I applaud your ambition. When I try to fight us, I weep the loss of such beautiful creatures that appreciate wolves for their glory.
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. Inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
I'm intrigued. Tell me all. We can go over that later. Straight to the sword, please. I'm intrigued.
Very
Tell me
well.
all.
Here goes.
And playing Dawnbreaker as if she's in love with Gale, so...
lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. His entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation.
I gotta follow the
Eve
Netherite.
itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. Until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
As the answer to that question, I guess you rolled out flowers and chocolates all together then. It was akin to emptying a cup of water into the sea, Brilliant. I'm gonna go with this one. I guess you rolled out flowers and chocolates all together
You
then.
know me. My gestures can never be grand enough. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages.
The civilization, the irony.
Mass of blackest
Yeah.
weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws. It's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
What is it? What do you see?
Think your hand away. How are you still alive? Why show me this? All the time I'm traveling with a monster. How are you still alive? I think since she's in love with him, that would probably be your first response.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed.
Yeah, the Netherese are kind of one of those things that...
potent enough sources remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
You will die. I go on, you will die. I don't think I want to hear this. Yeah, she'd be concerned about it.
Actually, I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
So he's basically a walking nuke. Is there nothing we can do? I thought we were going closer, Gale. You should have told me right away. Did you ever think what would happen if the Tableau got a better vowel rights? I should kill you. Nothing you should immediately go to. Is there nothing you can do?
You might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again,
yeah, I'm trying to show her reactions to him as the fact that she, she's in love with him.
Say the word, and we'll part ways.
I want to hear what the others would say first. I care about you too much to abandon you now, Gale. We'll travel together. Anyways, where would you go? You pose too great of a threat. This is goodbye, Gale. Okay, so my character, so Dawnbreaker's in love with him. But she's also not stupid. And she knows we need to stick together. He's the greatest wizard to ever live, and he sought to defeat a species of pure evil magic eaters, and it resulted in magic forever to be forever lessened. I'm leader of this group, and a leader does not put their own thoughts first. Like, this is the danger to the whole group. So she probably would go with asking the rest of the group first. What the others say first.
You'd have us debate. That Netherese Jack-in-the-Box should be a blip on the horizon by now.
I'm in two minds. And frankly, don't care a great deal. Either decision is fine by me.
Okay, so we got Asteron, who's like, kill him. And you got, get rid of him. And you got Shadowheart, who's like, no, we need to, it's up to you. My character does not, it is kind of, trust Asteron won't betray us, but she doesn't really like his opinion too much, and I kind of wish it was Karlach that actually shown up on the thing. So I'm just going to go with this. Much about to venue now, Gale. We travel together.
A great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Okay.
Sir Gale's been walking around this whole time with some sort of magic bomb in his chest. I'm not normally one to begrudge someone their secrets, but that's something I should know.
Okay. There's a lot of stuff to talk about, but it's also 6 o'clock, so I'm going to save, and then we're going to call it an evening. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye! I still don't have a catchphrase.